Γεια σας, Jason Ars εδώ και σήμερα παίζουμε Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Επιτέλους. Καλά, εντάξει, εγώ μία μέρα αφού του βγήκε το παιχνίδι παίζω, αλλά εντάξει. Εσείς παίζετε να το βλέπετε μία εβδομάδα αφού του βγήκε το παιχνίδι, αλλά εντάξει, δεν πειράζει. Λοιπόν, θα φτιάξουμε το χαρακτήρα μας από όσο μου έχουν πει. Υπάρχει ένα mini story πριν ξεκινήσεις κανονικά να παίζεις το online. Οπότε, ναι, θα δούμε πώς πάει. Λοιπόν.
What are you standing there for? Get moving.
Είμαστε στη φυλακή από όσο.
What are you looking at? Go on, get moving. You with the hammer, and you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Come on, Milliken.
Οκ, πάμε για δουλίτσα.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken. Be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on. It was. Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism. All we did was stand there and look tough. And you did it fantastically well. Okay, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? The mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Speak.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride.
Ποιο παίρνω αυτό. Αυτό δες πως είναι. Είναι πολύ γεννευμένο, είναι ψόφιο. Anyway.
Ready?
Και εδώ πέρα tutorial λέει.
I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion.
My name is Mr. Horley, by the way.
6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that.
Μάγκες, σέρνετε το game, δεν μπορώ να παίξω.
Those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. I still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the road can wait a few moments longer, can't it? She's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
Okay, καλή φάση.
Tie it here.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good,
Yeah,
madam.
Then
boy,
serve us
and
both a
banana
little
different.
refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Thank you very much. Ωραία. Όχι με την καμία. Yep. Οκ, καλά είμαστε για αρχή.
That looks more comfortable.
Ναι, είδες.
Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes.
Δεν με
Because
ξέρεις
you
καν,
and
αλλά
your
οκ.
accomplices,
Κούμπλα, κάνε, καλέ.
you're the only other victims of their lives still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator,
Καλή
and
φάση.
crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook.
Οκ.
Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw,
Teddy, eh?
wanted man, and still in contact with them.
Ναι, οκ.
All I ask of
Αυτό θα
you
σκοτώσω
is your
πρώτα.
help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back
Oh,
on your
fuck it.
feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But
Φαγάκι.
you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you
Αυτό
for
πάντα
killing
με
those who
το-
made me a widow.
Με τον online character.
My husband
Ποτέ δεν
was
έχει,
a
ξέρω εγώ.
true believer in this
Ποτέ
country
δεν
and
μιλάει.
in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders.
Ναι, αλλά εγώ να τους σκοτώσω.
Goodbye, for now.
Αντίο.
Then
Για τώρα.
Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
Α, ναι, αυτό το ξέρω.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough.
Όχι.
He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet.
Ναι, ναι, ναι.
And he will
Λέγεις.
help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Α, είναι το αφεντικό
Pleased to
του.
meet you, partner. JB
Είδες το
Cripps,
έπρεπε να
thank you,
έχω
sir.
πάρει σιγάντια γάμοτα.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And where are we headed?
Να ξέρα κιόλας. Μου δίνει επιλογή και όλες οι επιλογές που έχω είναι μία.
Oh,
Okay.
sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies.
Okay. Pleasure doing business.